There's a boy behind the glass tonight, counting cracks beneath the neon light. They called it justice on the evening news, another headline people choose. And I stood outside those courtroom doors with trembling hands in case fire wars. But truth don't shine like gasoline, it burns too slow for TV screens. So they trade a soul for certainty, wrap their fear in sympathy, and every doubt gets crucified before it's even heard alive. Why does no one care when the innocent disappear into cages built from rumors and the comfort of our fear? Why does no one care when the truth is standing there, crying through the silence, but nobody wants to hear? And the devil's advocates still scream into the air. Why does no one care? There's a mother clutching faded notes, every word her son once wrote. She swears his eyes were never cold, but mercy's hard when anger's sold. The papers print the easy side, the crowd decides before the trial, and anyone who questions it gets buried underneath the pile. 'Cause doubt is dangerous these days, and nuance never trends. So they sharpen all their outrage till compassion finally ends. Why does no one care when the innocent disappear into stories built for ratings and convictions built on fear? Why does no one care when the cracks are everywhere, and the ones who ask for answers are the villains of the year? But the devil's advocates still stand when no one dares. Why does no one care? I'm so tired of screaming into storms, watching hearts grow comfortably numb. How many lives must break apart before we question what we've done? And if the truth is inconvenient, does that make it any less real? Or are we just addicted to the safety of the seal? Why does no one care when a human life's unfairly torn, when the system feeds on silence and calls indifference being strong? Why does no one care? Why is it easier not to see that justice without questions isn't justice? It's machinery. Still the devil's advocates refuse to look away, even when the whole world says just let it fade. But I still care, God, I still care.
Robin, guess what? Suddenly have lost my camera to start the show. Welcome, welcome to.
Well,
I have no camera. What the hell just happened? Like
I don't know. I wondered why I was here right away. I was like, oh, this is different. But
well, yeah.
welcome,
So
everyone.
false start. We'll have to go back 10 yards and start this shit all over again. We'll see you later. No, just kidding. I'm going to stay right here. What I'll do is, you have a monologue from 1-1 tonight, don't you?
I do.
So what's going to happen is I'll talk a little bit and you'll just see my little flashing emoji, whatever the fuck's going on. I'll say a few words. I'll let you start and then I will probably exit out and come back in and get my camera working because I have no idea what's going on. So thank you all for joining us for Crimes After Dark. I'll get my camera going here in a minute, and I may not catch some of the monologue because I'll be having to reboot it. Let me take the banner off the screen. Anyways, so we're kind of loose tonight on the format. We have a video to watch, an interview on Connor's page. We might dig out another one as well, open to questions and answers. We have panel light tonight because I think it's just Robin and I. One's not going to be here, but again, some of our regulars, if our regulars are in there, we'll invite them up on the show. If you're out there in the audience, and if you want to tell us about your day, do you have anything to tell us about before we get started on the show tonight?
Oh, just the usual weekend crap because you don't have time during the week to get stuff done. So nope, nothing exciting on my end today. And for a change, that's okay with me. I'm good with it. So.
Well, that's good. I mean, sometimes a low key. I probably tried to squeeze too much in today, so that's part of the reason why we're having a kind of a false start because I got a bunch of ideas in my head, and we're trying to get the channel moving in different directions, and then I went out and did some of my own stuff. I went out and played some disc golf of all things. I'm an old man playing a little golf game by myself, throwing little frisbees around, whatever the hell it is. And it was hot as hell today. Oh my gosh. But anyways, so after the shower and after all that stuff and this false start, I'm going to let you get started on the monologue from 1-1. And then I will back out. I'll back this ass out and then I'll come right back in, hopefully with my camera.
All right. Let's do it. So, is it good to be alive in the den on a Saturday night? Jackson, Juliana, you know you are the apples of your daddy's eyes. And Mrs. 1-1, you know how much he adores you. So, tonight on Crimes After Dark, the murders at 1122 King Road didn't just shatter 4 families and terrify a college town. They turned familiar faces into online suspects, ordinary friendships into investigative flowcharts, and every awkward glance into a 47-part social media theory narrated by someone sitting beneath a ring light. On December 7th of 2022, more than 3 weeks after the murders, investigators interviewed JA.R, a longtime friend of Jack Showalter and Connor Chestnut. She had known them for roughly 6 years, not through police reports or blurry surveillance footage, but through the school, mutual friends, work, and nights spent around the same bars. The ordinary ingredients of a young life. The interview even briefly wanders into the important investigative question of whether working at a pizza place means getting free pizza. It does. Although apparently, even free pizza eventually becomes tiresome, which may be the most unbelievable statement contained in the entire interview. But beneath those lighter moments was something far darker. When JA.R saw the 2 men during Thanksgiving break, she noticed the weight surrounding them. One appeared quiet, sad, and more withdrawn than usual. The other seemed stressed and disturbed by reporters arriving at his family's home, leading his parents to consider posting no trespassing signs. Because apparently, enduring a quadruple murder investigation wasn't enough. Now the family lawn had become the media's unofficial waiting room. JA.R also recalled being told that one of the men had been with the victims earlier on the night of the murders. But where? For how long? And did that statement carry any real significance, or was it simply another ordinary detail swallowed by an extraordinary tragedy? Investigators asked the question hanging over almost everyone connected to this case: could either of these men have been responsible? AR's answer was immediate: no. She admitted they could sometimes be difficult, although, to be fair, finding a young man who has never occasionally acted like an ass may require an investigation involving several federal agencies. But she had never witnessed serious aggression, hostility, or uncontrolled temper, or anything suggesting either man was capable of unimaginable violence. Still, this case reminds us that demeanor is not evidence. Silence does not prove guilt. Stress does not prove guilt. And acting uncomfortable while discussing a quadruple homicide may simply prove that you are a functioning human being. Tonight, we examine what AR remembered, what investigators were attempting to establish, and what remained hidden between the questions. Because sometimes an interview provides answers, sometimes it creates more questions, and sometimes it confirms only one thing. Even in the middle of darkness, detectives will still find time to ask about free pizza. 4 young lives were taken. A community was left searching. And somewhere beneath the rumors, the awkward conversations, and the endless internet theories, the truth is still waiting. Welcome to Crimes After Dark. Question everything, follow the evidence, and please stay off the family's lawn. Let's begin. Live from PA, it's Saturday night.
What the hell was stay out the family's lawn? That's crazy. Oh, look, I just flipped this.
Oh,
stay out the family's lawn. I feel like one's got some surprises on this video that we haven't even watched, and it's not even a terribly long one. It's only 5 minutes and 58
well,
seconds.
you
long.
never know. It might be a doozy.
It might, Rabbit.
It might, and we're doing it live.
Yeah. So we'll get into that here shortly. Did we have any of our? By the way, I was telling Robin Bex, it was the pressure was on right off the bat when someone said the lives get better every day. I'm like, oh my god, you know what kind of performance anxiety that you have no idea what kind of pressure. Like it can't get better every day. So, anyways, well, I'm going to try to pocket that shit, and I appreciate the compliment very much. But that's like a pressure because like it doesn't get better every day, but incrementally, maybe we do things better over time.
Hey, we're learning. We're growing all the time. And we appreciate the support and compliments. So,
and thank you, by the way, for the people who are saying that they're reading our book series. I've got several book series that are going on. We're adding more and more content. And so there'll be a little bit of different things going on both channels. So hopefully you'll find some stuff that you like. If you're a person, by the way, that commutes to work or whatever, and you got a lot of dead time, my book series are pretty interesting because you don't really need to see it. You can just listen to it. I read large portions of books and it helps bring us up to speed on cases. So it's a really good thing to put on. I watered my lawn today. Stay off of it. Well, that's good. Does your dog, does Betty pee on the lawn and make little yellow spots in the lawn where it's dead now because Betty peed in the lawn? Or is that something that pigs don't do? Just kidding. We know that Betty's not a pig, so but curious about that. All right. So we'll tell you more about the book series and some other things that are going on both channels here in a little bit. And yeah, people are watching the Chaos Chapter 1 series. That's great. See, it's cool. We got it. You wouldn't know it from the numbers that people are watching it because the numbers are pretty horrendous. But you know what? I'm enjoying doing them anyway. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. For now, let's get on screen. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. With sound. Add to screen. So this is the interview that we were going to show. And when I said, let's do this tonight, I didn't check that it was only 5 minutes and 58 seconds. So this could go by easy breezy, lemon squeezy, or you know that a 5-minute thing might take us 2 hours to talk about. Who knows? We'll see. I don't What the hell is that?
God damn it.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So this is from Connor. Again, Connor's been getting all kinds of body camera interview footage, that kind of stuff like that. So once again, if you haven't subscribed to Connor's page, make sure you look for Connor down there on the bottom. This is the Idaho 4 AR interview, friend of Jack Showalter and Connor Chestnut. Many people are familiar with these names. And so I'm trying to remember Connor Chestnut's exact relation. I mean, obviously I know Jack Showalter real well, and I feel like I know Connor Chestnut. I've heard the name a million times, but now I'm trying to remember, how do you preface Connor Chestnut's role? This is a girl who knows both these guys, right?
Yeah.
And dated both these guys, I think. Well, we're going to find out. It's only 5 minutes long, and we're going to hear everything about it here shortly. So let's get into her. Well, not into her. We should probably leave her alone. Let's just do the interview. We'll just do the interview. So let me know if you hear sound, and I'll put it full screen here in a second. You hear sound?
December 7th at 2:50.
Yep.
Roxy and Detective Weinstein. We were interviewing. What's your last name? U of I incident and her knowledge of.
Do you hear that like haunting music behind them?
Yeah, what the hell?
Already I'm intrigued. Are we doing this in a fucking museum? What are we doing? Ooh. I mean, already. We're like 2 seconds in. We're not 2 minutes, we're 2 seconds in, and I'm already digging the atmosphere. I don't know where the hell this was done at, but let's keep
going. Friends up there. I don't know why I'm getting I lost my mind. Okay, so you stated before that you know.
Yes.
Okay. We'll just start off with. How long have you known him for?
Probably since 10th grade. So
It's Christmas music.
Is it Christmas music?
It's good. Oh, come let. Yeah, yep. It's Christmas music.
Okay, hold on. Well, I mean, it is 12/7. The date of this interview.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's Christmas.
I mean,
music.
Where I'm at, they start playing
recognize the
Christmas
tune.
music in fucking November in Safeway. So it could be anywhere. But
yeah.
Anyways, I think it's Christmas music. Thank you. Mystery solved. We can all go to bed. I think we solved that.
It's "Oh Come Let Us Adore
Christmas.
You." Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
come all you. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's do. Let's get back at this. Jesus, we're gonna stretch this out way too long. What did I had something I was gonna. Oh yeah, somebody had mentioned Chestnut. Connor Chestnut is Showalter's good friend, and he used to hook up with Maddie. How about that? Yeah, that's right. That's right. See, it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. All right.
Oh, sorry.
All right, let's keep going. My life is a song. We're never going to get through this interview.
I think that's like 6 years now.
Okay, for about 6 years.
6 or 7, yeah, I think.
Okay. Are you guys close friends?
Kind of like been in the same friend circle for a long time.
Okay.
He actually worked here for a while too, so I've known him through that.
How long have you worked here for?
I've worked here for 3 years.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, free pizza.
You got free pizza? That's the free pizza comment. So wait a minute. They're interviewing.
They're at the pizza place?
At her work. They're at her workplace.
Her
workplace.
Which makes sense when you hear all the clattering dishes and the music, and
you can tell that
like they're in a public place.
They're clearly this is gonna be a top-notch interview if they're doing it in 5 minutes at her workplace. I'm sure if she had something important, they're not gonna fucking get it in 5 minutes at her workplace. This looks like a courtesy interview. All right, let's keep going.
Yes. I'm kind of tired of pizza now.
I don't okay, so you've known him for about 6 years through school, and then you work here as well. How often do you text or call him? Or?
Pretty much never.
Never?
Yeah, I kind of, if I end up around him, it's through other mutual friends.
Okay. When is the last time that you saw him?
It'd be Thanksgiving weekend. I don't know the date of that, but it would have been Friday night of Thanksgiving weekend is the last time I saw him.
What were you guys doing?
I was out with my parents actually, and I saw him at a bar downtown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just briefly said hi to him there.
Okay. When's the last time you hung out with him?
That would have been probably the weekend before that. So I'm trying to think of what even the date is today.
That's okay. Today is the beginning of December.
I saw him.
I'm sorry. I'm feeling so fucking festive. I can't. I want to put like a freaking little hat on with a little ball, a little Christmas ball on my hat. Like I'm ready to do Christmas now.
Get out the Christmas decoration.
It's getting me in the mood.
I'm like beginning of Thanksgiving break, and then towards like the end of Thanksgiving break, and then the last time was that Friday night. So like 2 times that week, I think.
Okay. You hung out with them though, like when they had beers or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. Between on that Thanksgiving break?
Yes.
Okay. During that time when you went and had beers with them, who were you all with?
I was with him, our friend, and then my friend Pam.
Okay.
We can't know who any of those people are, and
I
I'm
know.
totally distracted trying to figure out what the next song is.
I know. It's
I
the
can't
Hawaiian
even.
on a,
I can't. Yeah, it's like what is
on
this?
a
The
bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
How come I
Yeah.
can't even get past the background noise? So Connor Chestnut, we're pretty sure they said was one of the people that they're talking about. Do we know this
Yeah.
for sure? Because everything's redacted. But when Connor put it up, he said this is about Jack Showalter and Connor Chestnut. So Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. What the fuck's going on? All right, let's keep going.
The time before or after when you hung out with them, who were you with as well?
I was with my other friends earlier that night, and I ran into him and then our friend, and at a different bar that night, and then I went and hung out with them at the house.
Okay. So the night that you saw Jim and together, you guys were hanging out.
Yes.
How was their demeanor? How were they?
Seemed just quiet and sad, and not really talking a lot. And Jack and I had like a short conversation about the whole thing up there.
Right.
He seemed stressed out and also just kind of like freaked out.
What did Jim mention to you about kind of the thing?
I'm really trying to concentrate on
I
her
know.
shit. I'm trying super hard. But they got a bunch of fucking Christmas carolers there singing in the middle of the mall or something?
I'm telling you,
For fuck's sake,
it's
I'm trying to
loud.
concentrate. I'm trying to listen to the fucking song.
I know the Griswold Christmas. That's all I can see in my head. That's all I can see in my head now.
Oh my gosh. I can't get past the music. All right. Do I need to back up? I mean, she's talking about how I'm assuming they're talking about their demeanor, Jack and Connor,
Yeah.
after they found out about the murders, right? And they're sad.
Yes. Yeah.
That part we got. I'm gonna. Okay. Try not to listen to the background music.
I'll try.
Whatever you do, don't think about the pink elephant. Okay. So here we go.
What's going on?
He was talking about how he had a reporter show up at his house, and that his parents were wanting to put up like no trespassing signs so that if people keep showing up, they can actually do something about it.
Yeah, for sure.
But pretty much just that briefly.
So just his frustrations with the media trying to contact him.
Yeah.
Did he talk at all about the incident or anything?
No. Just that he had been with them earlier that night.
Okay. Oh,
They want you to say Grace. Grace, she died 10 years ago.
he'd been with the girls, the victims up
Yeah,
there?
I think it was that night. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he say where he was at?
The blessing. I must see him on Christmas
Yep.
vacation. They
And the
want you to
dog
say
yakking
Grace. Grace died
under the
years
table.
ago. The blessing.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I can't. I love that.
I
movie.
pledge
watched-
allegiance.
And they're all like, see, I love that movie. Fucking Chevy Chase. Anyways.
We should do a watch party of that.
What do we do? What do we do? We're not even focused. This night has just gone to shit. All right, let's finish this interview. It's not even that long.
It's Friday Fuckery oh. 2.0.
What did he have to say about it?
He didn't really talk about it at all.
He didn't?
Mm-hmm.
You said kind of seemed a little more reserved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By that, is it, he just wasn't being his normal self?
I mean, he's always been really, really quiet.
Okay.
But he just wasn't really talking like to his closer friends as much either, because he's a lot closer with Jim than I am too. Because I was with Paige and them earlier that night, and then we ended up just having beers at us four.
Okay. Where'd you guys go have beers at?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've never heard of it.
Why is everywhere they go in town a secret?
I know.
Maybe it'll take 2 hours to get through this after all. See? Damn straight. Need I remind you, this is a commentary channel. And music trivia channel and pop culture reference channel and everything else rolled into one. All right. I haven't listened to a word that she said. Squishy bum. I can't get past your name. But yeah, I get it. I also am having a really, really, really hard time focusing at the moment. So let's just do this. And who is AR? I don't know who AR is.
We
It's
don't
an
know.
interview
That's all we
Connor got.
have our initials.
It's
I
a
have no
girl.
clue.
It's a girl that I believe dated Jack Showalter and Connor Chestnut or something like that at some point, and
Or
they
at least
interviewed her
was
on
friends with them for a long
12/7/2022.
time.
And they're asking her in a shopping mall about free pizza, Christmas music, and whether or not how sad they were. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of music, so hold on. Let's fucking focus. Focus.
It's like a beer pub downtown.
It's good shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a fun spot.
I saw you guys have beer here. I was like, man, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're working, so.
Do the cops seem a little flirty with this chick?
Yeah, a little bit.
Or is that just normal?
They were asking her about the free pizza, or maybe
Yeah,
they're just
hey,
trying to develop a rapport. I don't know.
Want to get a beer? You want to go out for? Is that a great bar? I don't know. I could be completely off on that. Maybe I'm just trying to make mountain out of molehill. All right, let's keep going.
I'm trying to think of what else. I know expressed his frustration with the media sorry, I'm trying to think. I know them by last name, but first name gets a little hard for me. Just seemed a little more reserved. Could you see either one of those two guys being the person, or maybe both?
No, not at all.
What makes you say that?
Well, first of all, Turkey Creek Gal, thank you for becoming a member. That's amazing, Sauce. More amazing this interview is. So thank you very much for that. I love this just spitball question. Do you think they could do the murders? Nope. Okay, thank you. And then they wrap up because we got 2 minutes left. So do you think they could have done the murders? Nope. Okay, sounds good. They got 1 minute left of this interview. I'm sure it ends brilliantly, but let's finish this.
I mean, the time I've known them, they can be assholes sometimes, but
For sure.
One of my guy friends can't. But they've never been even slightly aggressive or hostile, at least around me, and
Okay.
I just don't see that at all.
Okay. Do either of them have any kind of short fuse or temper, and just uncontrollable?
No, not uncontrollable. I mean, I've seen get frustrated since he worked in the kitchen, but
Right.
I've never seen him blow up or anything like that. And got mad at me one time in high school because I puked in his yard. But I've never seen either of them get
Right.
over the top angry.
Okay. Do you have any knowledge of what happened up there? Or do you know of anything?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Turkey Creek Gal. I don't know why it doesn't. So we're almost done with this interview. I'm stopping in a weird, real place, but here, a weird, real place, a real weird place is what I meant. I guess I got dyslexia of the face. I think what might have happened, Turkey Creek, is if you were gifted a membership, then when the membership runs out, you have to choose to keep paying for it because the gifted membership is paid for you. So if that's what happened, you may have been gifted a membership for 1 month, and then you have to decide if you want to keep paying for it. So thank you, by the way, if you did. You shouldn't be asked every single month, I'm pretty sure.
Any follow-ups?
I think you hit everything.
Yeah. I'll end it at 3-0.
Yeah, you got anything else? Nope, I think you covered everything. Did they do the murders? Nope. Okay, we're done. Do you have any free pizza? Want to go for a beer?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whew. Why do all the cops sound like it's a social thing when they interview these girls? That's what I was trying to think. Do they sound a little flirty? I don't know.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. But maybe that's just me and the weirdness.
Or they're just somehow trying to put them more at ease by being,
right,
a little too nice, or I don't know.
I don't know. All right, questions, comments, concerns. Did anybody hear the freaking interview, or were you completely distracted by the Christmas music like we were? And the references to Christmas Vacation and saying, they want you to say grace. Grace. Anyways, what else? Any other comments, questions, concerns? We can pull up another video. You know what? One video that we haven't done, and I hesitate to do, whatever, is another Gonzalez interview with the Drunk Turkey Show. And we talked about it. We didn't watch it. We didn't want to watch it. I don't know if I want to watch it still, but it is something we could do. It certainly would provide a moment of
entertainment, I'm sure.
Have we done the Quality in AM in Pullman interview? It's diabolic. And is that the one where the lady said that that Koberger rented a hotel room or whatever and talked to her about knives and knife sheaths and shit, and everybody said that it sounded like she was insane and just making random shit up? We did not listen to that one.
I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah,
thank you for the gift, by the way, Whit James.
Yeah, thank you, Whit James, for that. I appreciate that very much. We didn't cover it. Someone mentioned it. They said it was horrible and it was a joke. And I guess if it's a joke, maybe it's sometimes fun to play those, but we didn't. What is this? Oh, Lee and Robin, have you seen about the second data bank drama in the EWU docs? Is that the discussion over the Synology, or where the files were stored on the Synology cloud?
Yeah, and that they're just not even researching it when people are asking for documents and stuff, and doing their public records requests.
Yeah, and they make you have to know every little detail, and if you get anything wrong or don't know exactly where it's stored, sorry, we looked there and didn't find it. You know damn well where it's at. You know what the request is, but you're making zero effort. They're doing everything they can to block the public from getting access. It's a joke. Now I didn't hear exactly the details, but it sounded like they tried to play we can't find the files you're looking for because they're on a Synology. Like, that's like a cloud storage thing, isn't it? Like
all you got to do is type in the search bar what you're after.
So they trying to say that because it's not physically on a hard drive at the MPD, they don't have possession. It's somewhere up in the cloud. Are they playing that kind of game? Like, sorry, that's in the cloud. That's not at our station. I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have a file in our station. That's up on the interwebs. Like,
yeah, look at that, 50.8 terabytes of data.
Right. Easy to find. Sure. I'm sure. But look, they've got it. They're just being dicks. I saw another thing. Cat's Mojo, I think, was posting something on Discord about them doing a runaround about the interview in Pennsylvania, and they're doing the whole look. That's again the finger pointing with each other. It's so and so's data. It's so and so's data. We don't have it. It's not bullshit. The runaround is getting asinine. It should be criminal. If you want a good laugh of what the fuck, the assistant manager one will give you that and more. That's the one from the hotel. Help me find it. I'll find it. Help me find it. Tell me what I should search for on YouTube.
Do we know whose channel it's on?
If you can help me find it, I'll pull it up. It wasn't very long, right? Synology is not a cloud. It's a local NAS. If it's a local NAS, so that is hard drives at their place. So why are they trying to act like I don't even know what their argument is. So if it's a local NAS server, local too, what is their fucking problem?
Right. It's on accomplished day. The manager one.
Let me see.
Oh, and by the way, that other one, I just wanted to, I'm not sure if we mentioned it. That was on Connor's channel. So please make sure you're you're subscribed to Connor's channel and like the video. He does a lot for the community. So please,
All right. Oh God. Is this it? Okay. So here it is. Let's see here. So I think it's this one right here. The assistant general manager, Idaho for Koberger's Quality in Stay, assistant general manager interview. It's an hour. It's an hour.
Oh shit, we may not get through it.
All right. Did you have audio? Did I have audio?
Yeah.
With it?
Yep.
Okay. So this is on Accomplished Days website from a while ago. We'll get through as much as we can, I guess, because I'd love for you to redo the neighbor walking the dog. I think Robin picked up something interesting, which kind of got brushed off. It did sound like he was referring to more than one dog. Yeah, right. I know what you're talking about because he used the word dogs plural. And
Right.
Robin
He
did
said
stop
they
on it.
used to like to walk their dogs.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. Who is the person walking the other dog? Because there was only one dog in the household. So who was walking another dog? Was it somebody else in the household? Was it that Mason or whatever that had dogs?
Oh.
And but anyway.
So I don't. Is Amanda here? Or did Amanda lose power tonight? She was. What
No,
I'm worried
she's
about.
still here that I know of.
So I'm gonna see if Amanda can pull this off before we play this, and I don't know how long we'll get through it. It looks like even on this thumbnail, they've got the report, and we've done this before. We like sometimes having the report side by side with the interview, so we can see what they left out, because usually the interview runs pretty much in line with the So if we can find the report for this interview, great. Otherwise, we'll just go ahead and get started on it, or maybe we'll get started on it, and if while it's playing, Amanda can find it, that'd be amazing. But what's with the butt plug stuff? That came out of nowhere. Where the hell did the butt plug come in? Yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss. All right, so this is going to be good. I've listened to this 3 times already. Look, if this is an hour long and it's that good, we're never getting through this.
Oh, apparently there's a butt plug conversation in here somehow. That's what everybody's saying. So this should be, this is right up our alley.
Yeah, we won't need the report. It's a pure joke. Okay, this is, but when you say pure joke, this is like a real interview, right? This is a real person giving a real testimony. Okay, yeah. Let's just do it. Let's hit it.
Detective Powell, along with Detective Schwecke, we are interviewing. Your last name, right? Concerning the Moscow homicides. It's 12:56 p.m. on, today's the 6th? Yes, January 5th, 2023. All right. Okay, were you the one that called in the tip?
Yes, I actually called in 2 tips.
Okay.
Just the tip, though. It was just the tip. Sorry, I can't resist. It's gonna start that way.
The first one was just stating that he had stayed at the hotel, and I was gonna try and see if we could go back to camera footage, etc. Mm-hmm. So this is everything from the hotel. I've attached my GM's information. There's some stuff that we do remember from him being there.
Okay.
So he checked in. We did update address, to Pennsylvania address. Let me slow down here.
Real quick, by the way, this is going to be informal, and we're just going to have as much fun as we can with it, with taking the things. Someone says that they love the Chaos series, and even hubby is interested. So thank you for that, and please accept my apologies on mispronouncing names. I have slaughtered a piss ton of names in it, but I'm getting educated quickly as people are starting to watch it. They're like, for fuck's sake, DA, will you please say the name correctly? It's the story of my life, man. Mispronunciations, the emphasis on the wrong syllable and all that shit, but I'm getting there. So thank you very much.
Well, to be fair, some of those names in there are pretty funky. So
yeah, and I'm not Italian, so I don't know how to say
here, like Smith and whatever. So
yeah,
but
right.
No.
Let's keep going because this is gonna be fantastic. I can already tell.
Just had some weird changes in the system. Phone number change, address change. Yeah, sorry.
Well, let's just step back real quick. What position do you hold at the
I'm the assistant GM.
Assistant GM. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how long have you worked there for?
Approximately 8 months. I did work there part-time as housekeeper for about 6 months before that.
I'm sorry, I missed that. You've worked there for how long now?
About 8 months.
8 months? Okay, all right. Okay.
In this position as the assistant GM. Yeah, and then I was just a part-time housekeeper as a second job for approximately 6 months.
Okay. Do you remember the date when you first had contact or first?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What date was that?
So that was the morning of July 1st.
Okay.
He had checked in, and the girl that checked him in at the desk, you can see through the folio, had messed up quite a bit, overcharging, double charging, making huge mistakes, pissing him off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get. So the front desk clerk was fucking up his order and double charging and whatever and pissing him off. Is that what she was saying?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm
That's
okay.
what she's saying. Yep.
I just want to make sure we're clear.
So my first encounter with him was just trying to calm him down that next morning.
Oh my God, he was already all right. I'm gonna kill a bunch of college kids if you don't fucking get this thing straightened out. That's probably what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna if you don't get this thing straightened out real quick, I'm gonna kill like a bunch of kids. Okay, I can't wait.
Okay.
Over all the charges and, verifying everything has been corrected. We do apologize. We did get into further conversation. If you'd like me to just...
Yeah, I mean, how was his demeanor when you first had contact with him?
Initially, very creepy. Very, very creepy.
Oh, God.
No.
Here we go. That's creepy.
Initially very creepy. And then he was irate. And then he turned to psychotic and he started to slobber at the mouth.
Yeah.
And he started to foam. He's starting to shake and shimmy. What the fuck?
Well, most people do get irate if you overcharge them for their hotel room.
Yes.
Almost numb, dead. No emotion. After everything got situated and fixed with the reservations.
So he was irate with no emotion.
Right. No.
He
was
very
creepy,
upset.
dead inside with no emotion, death-like eyes. He stared at me. Good Lord. I can tell why people love this interview. I can tell people love this interview. I got to go back a little bit. I want to hear her describe his death stare, whatever the hell. Hold on. No emotion.
Actually, very creepy. Very, very creepy. Almost numb, dead. No emotion.
So she said gnome dead. Like a little gnome dead, like a little 2-foot statue dead kind of thing. Gnome dead.
Maybe she did. I don't know.
He's okay.
Everything got situated and fixed with the reservations, the issues. He then went into very, very nice. I actually compared him to Jim Jones. Just.
No. Right. I can't take that seriously. She compares
Jim Jones
to Jim Jones.
Fuck.
Oh my God.
You need to take a fucking smoke break and get up here.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Oh my God. Where the fuck did Jim? How far back in the memory banks do you have to go to even make a Jim Jones reference? That's so fucking old. Nobody even knows who Jim Jones is. I'm going to have to explain who Jim Jones is. Jonestown Massacre, right?
He's a creepy, gnome dead Jim Jones.
Dead in the... Oh my God. I'm super impressed with this woman. Okay. I can't. Jim Jones? Really? Okay. I gotta get my composure. Hold on.
Yeah. We then went into conversation over.
I made to put that doc in.
I asked him what he was in town for.
I'm not sure we're gonna need it. Yeah. he was dead eyes, like Jim Jones. All right, let's keep going.
Just completely trying to change. That's what we're trained to do. If we have a pissed off guest, what brings you into Pullman, etc. Right. He then said that he was at the Pullman WSU, criminal program. Mm-hmm. I have a front desk call there. It's actually like family to me. So we started talking about him and her, she's going to be graduating. We talked about Madison.
What?
He had
We
talked about
Madison. Well, I mean, after all, Ray did say Kohberger's stalking Madison. So this is July 1st, 2022. This is like him coming up pre-scouting to look for an apartment and place. He hasn't started even this semester, and he already knows Maddie. He already knows Maddie.
How is that possible?
Okay, I can't wait to find out.
Yeah.
Asked me to leave a set of key cards for a Madison. Or
that Kohberger's hooking up with Maddie in the hotel
and going to leave a key.
And extra, can you leave a set of key cards for Madison? Oh, Maddie Mogan is it? Yeah, not Maddie Mogan. Oh, not Maddie Mogan.
Oh, not Maddie. Okay.
Sorry. A different, okay. Thank God. Sorry. I just assumed. What is it with this case and how many different names there have to be the same? Okay, a different Madison.
I know.
But he was okay. My bad. I didn't get the context. Let's make sure we're clear. This is allegedly not Madison Mogan.
You can just put Maddie.
It's not Madison Mogan, but it's Maddie. So there's another Maddie. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Apparently.
There's another Maddie?
We don't know who the Maddie is, according to Laster Key. We don't know which Maddie this is.
I'm going to lose my mind if we have another. Why do we have to have so many people with the same fucking names? This is the most insane case I've ever seen. There's a different Maddie now. There's a different Maddie.
Yep.
Maybe it was the other. Maybe it's the other Maddie that Kohberger is stalking. I don't know.
Yeah.
My niece is Madison. So we got into a conversation about, my niece goes by Maddie. She never did come back at the key cards. They were still there the next morning I got there. So I went through my night audit and my GM. The three of us do remember those.
Okay.
I feel like even the officer has a sound like he's checking out. Okay. Like I literally, I feel like maybe this guy's already going, this is bad shit. Like, okay, this ought to be like, maybe I'm wrong, but it sounds like maybe he's even thinking maybe this is going sideways already.
We talked about sheaths, collecting knives. I don't remember to what extent.
We talked about sheaths. We talked about sheaths and collecting knives. Are you? Oh my God,
wow.
This woman. Someone said she got fired. I think I can't imagine
what
for.
Much?
I can't. Yeah, I can't. She's called them multiple times to give him this gigantic tip. Okay. So after this Jim Jones looking dead inside motherfucker walks up and throwing a fit, I'm going to kill somebody if you don't get my thing straight. We struck up a conversation about knife sheaths, and
because that's what you do.
That's what you do
when you're pissed off at the hotel. You talk about knife sheaths.
Yeah. So this is good. I hope they got it all caught on camera on the front desk camera so we can see this great conversation about knife sheaths. Wouldn't it blow your mind if it actually did? If there was we're all laughing about it and there'll be a video that comes out of Kohberger talking to her about knife sheaths, wearing a trench coat and looking all Jim Jones and shit with fucking glasses on, and we'll be like, holy shit, we thought it was a joke. Okay.
On that part, I just remember thinking that my sheath that my sister gave me was probably more badass than he ever could have.
Yeah. My sheath? my sheath
my
is bigger than
sheath is
my
better
my
than
sheath
yours.
is bigger than. Oh yeah, whip it out and prove it. My sheath is bigger than your sheath. Come on.
This is better than picture on my phone.
We have no chance of getting through this interview. My sheath is more badass than your sheath. How was that a conversation? Okay.
Just because. I talked to my she's no longer working with us, who checked him in. She does remember after him being completely irate, he kept coming up.
Sheath envy much? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see your
What
sheath.
I'm loving is how dramatic she is.
Yes. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
I'm so verklempt. I can't believe he was in our hotel.
For Klimt, did you use for what for Klimt?
I did.
Wow.
I did.
Nice. That's impressive. That's impressive. I see that your sheath is as big as mine, but can you use it as well?
And down the stairs and just kind of checking her out and come back upstairs and come back downstairs and apologize for something that she couldn't remember. And checking her out and going back upstairs. And that was as far as with him. I know I'm rambling. I'm trying to the past week and a half just place all this shit together.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if this officer is taking this chick seriously, he needs to get a different career. I'm pretty sure I can find something for him, but he probably, if he's taking it seriously, he may not be. He may be this. He's thinking to himself right now, "Oh my God, this is the worst interview I've ever done in my life."
How long
Never-
did he? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, continue.
Never saw a second guest. We did have 2 people on the reservation. Never saw a second guest with it.
Is that information in here?
Not, so I can actually pull it up on my phone.
Okay.
It can't. People are saying it's better. It can't get any better than this. It cannot get any better than this. I might die of laughter if it gets better than this.
Reservation itself, it was made through third party, Expedia, I believe it was.
Okay.
So everything was actually paid for, and in the system we have a Michael F. Koberger Jr., which I later.
Michael F. Koberger Jr. So we know Brian's dad's Michael Koberger. Do we know if he's an F. Koberger Jr. by chance? Did he come out with him on this particular trip? I think he came out in August. Did he, or was this the same trip? Did it with the
It
out
might be the
July
same
1st?
trip. I'm thinking.
No, because that would be a whole month. I doubt his dad would have come out for a whole month.
No, but I guess
His dad was there. Somebody said his dad was there.
Yeah.
So it could, okay. Okay, let's keep going.
Berg was his dad.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And he was there.
2 seconds after, and I unmute it, and he's like, his dad. I'm like, okay, thank you.
System.
Used dad's information to make this reservation third
Okay.
party. So he couldn't use his dad's card at our desk without a credit card authorization form or his dad being there. So he did a third party.
Okay.
Damn, she's dramatic. I want to see what she looks like so bad. Does anybody have a picture of this chick?
Do we have
I'm already making a mental image in my mind. I already feel like I know what she looks like, but okay. I can't do it. Okay.
Again, I do apologize for my anxiety.
Anxiety.
It's okay.
And we're in the building, so it's going to take a minute to load.
Yeah, the internet in here is not great.
I've noticed it's pretty crappy. So yeah, I mean, I've gone through this. My gym.
There's no way she doesn't have a mugshot. Somebody, I know this woman has a mugshot. Somebody get her a mugshot. Her name is Mariah, but I can't find a profile or anything for. Look for the mugshot. Look for criminal records. This woman's got to be there somewhere. All right. Here we go.
As well has gone through this. The one thing that remembers is the key card that said Maddie. The one thing that my night audit remembers is that key card that said Maddie.
What are their names?
And then this is my GM.
Can you spell? Was it?
MC. I do not.
Okay, that's fine. And he was
My night audit.
night audit. Okay.
Yeah. So the keys were actually handed to him, leaving my shift. You know, we just kind of, hey, these were left here. Go ahead and give him guess that it was okay. She can enter the room.
Okay.
No, when you're talking.
Yeah, I thought I heard. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, somebody said something about she probably knows Molly, and anyways.
About keys, are you talking about the cards, or is it a physical key itself, just like a regular car key or room card key?
Key cards.
Okay, just verifying. Sorry.
Okay.
What does this mean? Be careful, she's in a bad way after this was released. Do we mean like she became suicidal or something? Is that what you're saying after this release? Because I want to be careful. I mean, you're going to make it a real downer if we're having a. I don't even know what that means. I need to be careful. All right. Yeah, Lana said that Molly stayed at this same hotel. Okay. Okay, let's keep going.
And was that, so did he, when he first checked in,
No, this was later.
This was later.
This was afterwards. God, I wish I could get back to my cameras. If you guys have a way to go back there, that'd be great. We go back 2 months on our cameras.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So no, it was later. It was after check-in, and it was by my shift.
Okay.
That he had asked to leave the key cards there. So we're talking hours.
Right. Okay. But it was like the same day he checked in, or was it afterwards?
I want to say it was the next morning. While we were having our whole conversation.
Because some things got screwed up, and so that's
with the check-in. Yeah, okay. I mean, if you look at quite a few errors that had to be corrected, she changed his rate, and it became a whole thing with yeah, she actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, he already paid, and then she charged him again, and then changed his rate to a contractor's rate, and it just messed.
Okay, I see.
Those were his signatures that he had used.
Did he provide like some vehicle information? Yeah.
So this is all we ever ask for is make, model, color.
Okay. All right.
I was advised by another night auditor, the gas station directly across the street from our hotel happens to be one of the biggest liquor stores in town. They hold their cameras for a year.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And that's right there. And you guys are off of Bishop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So after he kind of calmed down, what did your guys' conversation entail then?
It was literally.
Right. I agree with this. Can they even change the rate if you book through Expedia? I don't think so. When you use a third-party app to book a hotel, you're stuck with the third-party app's thing, and you got to deal with the third-party company because that rate came from them, and it's not. I've stayed in enough hotels. I feel like that's the case, but anyways.
So, what brought you into town? He stated that he lived there.
Okay.
Which I was kind of like, okay, Pennsylvania, whatever. Why'd you have me change address? I'm not going to argue with this guy anymore. I'm done.
Yeah.
Change it.
What? What is she? She's arguing. He's saying he lives in Pennsylvania, and she wants to know why he's trying to change an address. I didn't understand that part. All right, I'm just going to listen.
I'm not sure.
We started talking about him for probably about 15 minutes in the program up there, and she's graduating. And do they know each other? He's not sure.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I gotta get the context of this conversation.
He stated that he lived there.
Okay.
Which I was kind of like, okay, Pennsylvania, whatever. Why'd you have me change address? I'm not going to argue with this guy anymore. I'm done.
Yeah.
Change it.
Yeah.
We started talking about him for probably about 15 minutes in the program up there, and she's graduating. And do they know each other? He's not sure.
Yeah.
Conversation got turned to sheaths, collecting knives. Again, I kind of really draw.
Sorry.
I go into
the conversation turns to sheaths. How does that happen? Have you ever had a conversation with anybody in your life when it just randomly moves to knife sheaths?
Nope.
Say,
And
got an
especially
awfully
not
nice knife
comparing
sheath.
whether your knife sheath is better than somebody else's.
I bet your mine's more badass than yours.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
How does the conversation turn to knife sheaths?
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna keep going.
My leather purple sheath.
What?
And I'm really
Wait, I can't take it seriously. Let me back up. I want to hear it.
My leather purple.
My leather purple knife sheath.
It's not sure.
Yeah.
Conversation got turned to sheaths, collecting knives. Again, I kind of really draw a blank there, and I go into my leather purple sheath. Like, and I'm really racking my brain. Did he even pull one out? I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he pull
You pull a knife sheath?
in the lobby of the hotel?
Yeah. So we just sat there and had a conversation, and I'm like, "Hey, I'll show you my knife sheath if you show me yours." Okay. So, did he pull it out or not? We don't know.
We go into actually when he was heading out of the building, he did turn around and come back. So that was when he stated to leave the keys. I don't remember him ever checking out. I know the keys were there. Don't ever remember printing him a receipt. Have a nice day.
Okay.
None of that.
When she says she's not sure he ever checked out, I have Hotel California in my head. You can check in anytime you like, but you can never leave.
You can never leave.
All right. Sorry, I digress.
The last that I saw him was leaving of those keys.
Okay. So as far as you know, nobody else had any contact with him.
Nobody
when he checked out,
remembers.
or
Nobody remembers.
nobody remembers.
No.
Okay.
So he did check out. 11:49. 11:49 stated that I checked him out, and I can't recall if it was because I knocked on the door. It was because I knocked on the door. Okay. All right. So housekeepers were having an issue.
Oh shit.
Whether this guy was going to check out or not, knocking on doors. I went up there, knocked on the door, and he was standing there with luggage in the hand, door ajar. I'm leaving.
Just a minute ago, she's like, nobody saw him leave. Now she's going up to his room. He's checking out, and she's okay.
Right.
Hold on. I gotta back up.
She knocked on the door. The door was ajar.
I just feel like I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose it. Okay, I backed up a little bit so I can try to calm myself. I should mute myself because I'm gonna laugh over this whole thing. I think.
Keepers were having an issue. Whether this guy was going to check out or not, knocking on doors. I went up there, knocked on the door, and he was standing there with luggage in the hand, door ajar. I'm leaving now.
But she didn't see him leave.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like earlier, I thought she said nobody saw him leave, but now she's seeing him with
That's what she said.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we could probably figure it out, but hold on.
Yeah.
Like he was waiting. So that is actually when I was the last person to see him leave.
Okay.
I didn't see him leave, but then he's in his room stalking and waiting for me as if he was waiting for me. So I was actually the last person to see him. I never saw him leave, but I was the last person to see him leave. And he had a giant knife sheath. Not as good as mine, but okay.
Not as good as my purple one.
Okay. Because checkouts at noon.
Checkouts at noon.
Okay. All right. Okay. And do you guys normally go up there
if our housekeepers are doing nothing, standing around and waiting on guests, and we don't have a D&D, we will knock and see if guests are still in house.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Wait a minute. What? I used
Yeah.
to work at a Quality Inn. We never just, when we were
No.
bored, went and randomly knocked on doors.
No, I know. I was going to say that too, but I'm like, I haven't worked at a hotel, but I don't think
I
that
did.
when a couple of minutes before checkout, they come check your room to see if you're really leaving. Fuck no. If you stay an extra night, they'll charge you an extra night. They're not going to come to your room and we'll just go randomly go see if they're actually leaving a few minutes before they're
We
supposed to
never
check out.
did that when we were, when we had.
Or maybe the checkout
Oh
was
my
at
God.
11 and she was coming up after. Anyways, either way, I would
We
never
still
have
never did
imagined
that.
they would come up and check his room where he's waiting there for her to show up. I am leaving. Okay.
Do you remember, I guess is there anything that you remember about him, like what he was wearing, like footwear, anything like that?
Black coat, for
Okay.
sure.
In July.
He's going to be part of the trench coat mafia here in a minute. Pretty sure he shot up Columbine before he came here. Let's see.
He was well dressed. I remember he had a black coat on. He had a long black coat on.
A
He
long
was
black coat.
well-dressed.
That's what I'm
Listen,
saying.
see,
July.
someone said he was wearing a trench coat, so he was wearing a long black coat. He's trench coat mafia. He's like he's got Neo. He's got the Neo thing going on. He's sitting there like he's got the fucking sunglasses on. I am the one.
This case
am leaving
sometimes
now.
does feel like the Matrix. So
Yeah. This is
Why
in
not?
Washington. This Quality Inn, I think, is in Pullman, she said. So should be in Washington.
This was in July and he had a black coat on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even
thank you, detective.
even the officer's like, so this is in July and he's wearing a long black coat? Yes. It was super creepy. Like Jim Jones creepy. Like Dead Gnome
Yeah.
creepy. Like, yeah, it's
And-
that
and-
kind of creepy.
And Whit James is right. She said checkout was 12, so she went up there 15 minutes early.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Who goes up there early, minutes early before checkout time to see if you're really going to check out or not? In your long black, dead-eyed, fucking gnome killing sacrifice, whatever the fuck he is. Yeah, that was a great look. That's what he did. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
actually topic, and that was topic.
Okay. Anything else that might have caught your attention?
Long black
I've
coat
been doing
in
this for a
July.
week and a half. 2 weeks. I don't know. No,
Yeah.
honestly, the main thing wasn't even, knife talk or any of that other shit that's now coming out. It still doesn't even blow up in my head.
Mhm.
It's that fucking key card. And that he was so adamant that she was coming for this key card. She will be here. Make sure she gets it.
Okay.
I mean, right now, I'm thinking her credibility is fucking top notch. I'm not sure why they didn't take this chick more seriously.
I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
She never showed up. So that was kind of like, wow, this was a huge thing for him, wow, and we're talking shit, coworkers amongst coworkers. And then she never shows up. What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like, haha,
Yeah.
you're a dickbag. Honestly, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat what we said.
Okay.
So let me get, is she mocking him now because he was expecting a lady friend? And what a loser you are. You're a dickbag. You're like, no, she didn't even show up, you loser. Is she literally trash talking
Yeah.
him because he was expecting, as she says, she was expecting, so now she's making, because he's an incel. Remember, he can't get laid. So
Right.
you're just a fucking loser. You thought you had a girl come into your apartment, but you didn't, you fucking loser. You couldn't get laid. All you got you in your hand tonight. Fucking, hey, you like it, loser? All right, I get it. I see how it plays. I'm adding a lot of shit in here, but it feels that way.
Jake, you got
Yeah. Who's the gal who initially checked him in that messed up?
Her name is
Okay, and you guys got contact information?
I do. I actually just spoke to her this morning. She just remembers him checking her out a lot. She's
Oh, God.
all over her stuff.
Oh God.
if we can get that contact information.
Yes.
Okay, so checks this guy in, messes all of this stuff up. You brought something up initially about a girl. Was that who you were talking about? Was one of the very first things you said there was a girl, and maybe it's what you touched on later with Maddie. I don't know if you remember that statement or not.
I think when I first started talking, it was talking about.
All right. How many days did he stay at your guys'?
Oh, jeez. 1 or 2 nights. It will be on that.
Looks like you checked out the first.
So he checked in the 31st one night.
He booked it on the 30th. Yeah, because total charges on the 30th.
I thought she said he was there on July 1st. Okay. Oh, never mind.
If I could get in, I want to say it was actually booked on the 14th or the 15th.
Okay, so he booked it ahead of time, planning this trip before he arrived. He didn't just show up.
No.
And just do a walk.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a third-party reservation, booked. I don't remember the exact date, but it was booked, a week or so ahead of time.
Okay.
I wish I could get in my system here.
Yeah, somebody said the same thing I was thinking when I did the whole 31st. How can it be the 31st? Yeah. June has 30 days. So was it July 30? Like, what is she doing? I don't know. I'm just going to listen to her explain it. I'm sure she got it down.
And you booked it for 2 people?
Yes, 2 people were on the reservation.
Oh.
Like him and his father? Wasn't he with his father?
Yeah. But yet he left a key card for a girl. Sorry,
what
Dad,
kind of family?
You gotta
Wait a minute.
stay out. I'll put a sock on the door.
No, maybe the dad was going to be in on it. What kind of family is this? It's dad and son and Maddie together in a 3-way hotel thing. No shit. I never thought about that. What kind of family is this?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. But no one saw a second person with this individual at the time.
And the only ever person he ever mentioned was Madison.
She really wants to make sure they get the Madison thing.
Yes.
Maddie. Remember Maddie? He came here for Maddie and Maddie didn't show up. He's a fucking loser. Maddie didn't even show up. It's that fucking key card for Maddie. She never showed up and picked it up. He's a loser.
And he preferred Maddie.
Okay, and who exactly is he now?
Is another front desk. She actually did just graduate that same program.
Which program was that?
The criminology program, WSU.
Okay. And
oh God.
So this Madison supposedly graduated from the criminology pro. Is that what she just said?
I see. Is it? I don't know. It's too redacted. Is it Koberger? Because what Koberger was. He was in the PhD criminology thing, but I don't know who she's talking about.
Graduated yet.
Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
How'd she come up into the conversation?
When I asked him what brought him in town, that he was up there at the criminology program, and that's just me kind of diverting. Oh, we have a girl. She's graduating and just trying.
Okay.
This guy's already being a dickbag. He's being rude. At cause of our front desk and overcharging, it is my duty to put a smile on your face before you walk out my door.
Fair. And so you...
I'm gonna let it go.
Bring up into this. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are both going in the same program. Do you know her?
Yes, I did.
That type
He
of
doesn't
stuff.
recall. Yeah.
Doesn't recall.
Yeah.
But he's there for the same program you're bringing up. In that discussion, then you moved on from talking about the program that he's attending. Was there anything else that sticks to mind outside the sheath and other stuff that comes to mind about that discussion? The sheath? Anything else sticking to mind?
How? I mean, it's their job, but how are the officers? Officer? How you doing, officer? How are they even taking seriously the knife sheath thing? Like, if I were them, I'd be like, "Excuse me, did you say knife sheath?" Like, what? I would be like, so you guys are talking about knife sheaths. How did that happen? Like, no, he's just
Right.
like, so he's like taking it for granted that they had a full-on conversation comparing whose knife sheath is more badass than the other's knife sheath. Like he's just taking it for that happened. He's not questioning, like, I'm sorry, did I hear that right? Knife sheath? You guys are talking about knife sheath? No. Is it their job to just, okay, well, I'm just going to write down what you said. Like, I'm not going to question it. Just write it down.
Fine.
Overcharging. They're really.
Yeah. Like Troubled Ocean said, Koberger didn't know this other girl who graduated and he hasn't started the fucking first semester yet.
Right.
So he's not going to know the girl.
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
And they're probably, anyways, it's asinine.
Besides updating a phone number.
Oh God. Okay.
Our Wi-Fi was down. Something I will do when we have the crappiest Wi-Fi in our building. I will offer my hotspot. I offered him my hotspot on my phone.
You
Oh, God.
offered him the hotspot
So-
on your phone. The angry, creepy
Yeah,
guy.
the guy who's Jim Jones looking motherfucker, dead gnome eyes, who can't get laid. But my job is to put a fucking smile on his face. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a story about Koberger back in Pennsylvania, a stripper who said that she gave Koberger a lap dance. You remember? It's been a long time since I ranted on this. And she was like, he was like really super creepy. So I like gave him a lap dance. So he's there talking about how he wants to kill people. So I went ahead and gave him a lap dance. I got a fucking job to do. My job is to put a smile on your face.
Okay.
Is that a knife sheath in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
He was one of the only people. He was, in fact, the only person to complain about our Wi-Fi that day. So just to shut him up and not complain or not argue that our Wi-Fi is working fine today, I offered my hotspot. I don't believe he actually did use my hotspot. That's another thing that's stood
Okay,
out.
is there a way for you to verify that? Did he take information down for accessing it?
No, and that's why I think I don't actually shared it with him. Is there a way to go back and see who you shared your hotspot with?
Uh-oh.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I'm not that techie.
Neither am I.
We have guys that would be able to tell us that for sure.
I don't believe, I want to say there's my entire time as AGM that I have had maybe 3 or 4 guests that I've shared that hotspot with. Can I tell you, was Brian one of them? I honestly cannot.
But you remember at least offering
Yes.
it out to him.
Yeah.
So you've gone through, and now you're kind of diverting the emotion from frustration, of being overcharged, mischarged, however that goes. And you guys are diverting that. You've discussed this program.
Mm-hmm.
Who brought up the sheath?
That had to have been him. I am not somebody who shares information like that. I did show him a self-defense weapon that I got.
Let's compare with total strangers our self-defense weapons. Say, I've got this knife sheath. Oh yeah? Well, I've got this. Oh yeah? What, do you have one of these? No. Okay. And something tells me, like, here's the thing. We're laughing about the knife sheath, but apparently somebody's going to, the joke may be on us because they're saying, well, wait till you find out what she thinks a knife sheath is. So we're laughing because we're thinking it's ridiculous, but maybe she just doesn't understand what a knife sheath. Well, maybe she didn't say knife, did she? She just said sheath. So maybe she's completely,
just said a sheath.
yeah.
A
So
purple one.
Maybe she just doesn't maybe we don't understand what she thinks, what she means by sheath. Maybe I'll be pissed if it all makes total sense once we find out what what the sheath is. Maybe it's something we're like, oh, well, yeah, I get it.
Through self-defense course, through martial arts.
Okay.
And I did show him that, and he kind of just chuckled at it. And I said, well, it is the most legal way that I can actually travel with this and keep myself safe. I can bring it on airplanes. I can, whatever.
What does she have for self-defense?
She didn't say. She just said a weapon, but she can take it on a plane.
My ass.
What?
Hold on. I'm going to back it up a little bit.
I am not somebody who shares information like that. I did show him a self-defense weapon that I got through.
That's all she's a self-defense weapon.
Yes.
That you can take on a plane.
Doesn't say what
you can't
kind.
take a fucking box cutter on a plane, but you can take a self-defense weapon. Check my email. I found this review of this place. Oh shit. Well, I meant to save that for a little bit. But yeah, hold on.
Self-defense course through martial arts.
Okay.
And I did show him, and he kind of just chuckled at it. And I said, well, it is the most legal way that I can actually travel with this and keep myself safe. I can bring it on airplanes. I can, whatever. And he kind of just giggled at my self-defense weapon.
What is the self-defense weapon?
I don't know what it's called. It's got where you can hold your fingers on it, and it's just long and made out of aluminum. It looks like a stick with rings around it.
I know exactly what she's talking about. I do. I know what I bet you I know exactly what she's talking about. It's like it's a mini little stick about this long that with ring. I had a friend that had one on his keychain all the time. And yeah, it's just like something hard you can jab somebody with. or it's ribbed for your pleasure. I'm not sure whichever one you want to. Kubaton. That's what we're talking about. All right.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's kind of pointed on one end.
Yeah, it was not, did not have a point on it, but it was a blunt, which that's what made it legal for me to carry.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
How'd you guys get into that? That's interesting. How'd you guys get into
He was laughing at your weapon. That's not a knife. This is a knife. See, that's a lot of we get a lot of throwbacks to that shows age.
Right.
a self-defense weapon?
I don't know, and that's something that keeps racking my brain. Like, did he fucking actually pull this out? And I don't remember him pulling it out.
What?
Why would I need to compare my sheath to his sheath? And I cannot remember.
Okay.
So wait, so she thinks the Kubaton is a sheath? Is that what she thinks? The Kubaton's a sheath? I don't even know what she's talking about. Why would I need to compare mine to yours? Well, which one of them is bigger? Let's find out. I don't get it. What is she even talking about? What is she even talking about?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. Clearly she can't think a sheath is just a knife sheath. That would make no sense.
No, she thinks it's something different somehow.
But for some reason, did you pull out and show him your self-defense weapon? You
I
said
did. He did,
Okay.
yeah, and he chuckled at it.
And he chuckled at
Yeah.
it. Okay. What kind of sheath was he talking about?
Sheath, knives, collecting knives. I shared with him the fact that I was actually around when I was younger.
I detect a little shakiness in her voice too right now. Did you hear the shakiness in her voice right now? I think she's starting to get flustered because she's not sure what she's talking about, and now she's just she probably heard on the news about a knife sheath, and now she's like sheaths, knives. But when they ask her to explain it, I think you can almost hear her voice getting a little shaky because she realizes she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. That's what I'm guessing. But anyways.
For having I brought a hunting knife to school to show it off. We got into that conversation. He said that's never good. You never want to do that. That was part of the conversation.
Yeah, she's starting to break down.
What?
Bring a knife to school.
Bring a knife to school. Okay. Did he say that, or is that just what you intimated from how he said it?
How he said it. You never want to do that. I admitted to, I'm to school, was showing it off to friends. I've been collecting weapons my entire life. I then told him about I'm losing most of my knife collection.
What do you say about that?
He seemed disappointed in me.
What?
What kind of fucking conversation is she having with him? A whole life story about tragedy that happened to her when she was younger, and now she carries knives around, and they're having a conversation. I'm disappointed in you in the way that you, like, this is the dead gnome Jim Jones wearing Neo fucking sunglass wearing trench coat dude, and she's having that whole conversation with him.
And
I don't.
He's disappointed in her.
Right.
He doesn't know her. What?
She doesn't. I don't share that kind of information with strangers. The fuck
Right.
you do? You're gonna give them your whole life history, things that happened to you when you were a child, things that you did. Yeah. Okay.
He seemed disappointed. I'm racking my brain trying to figure out how his came up. How the whole knife, how everything came up.
Is the cop sighing? It seems like the cop's sighing. Like, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure he's. I'm not sure he's buying her
quite
story.
Sound like her. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like he's like how am I supposed to proceed with this interview? It's off the rails. She's making shit up. I think he's aware she's making shit up.
There is a small, very small piece of me that wants to say he had a black sheath.
A very small part of it.
That's what you do when you're fishing to see if that's exactly what we're looking for. Yes, it was that.
That's, and I can't definitively say it, but that's just a black sheath.
Okay, well, let's step back for a second. And as we're talking, little things seem to be surfacing, just for helping on recollection. When he walked in and talked to you, he was already checked in at that point in time when you were having the discussion? And what brought that discussion about? Was it him coming down, you calling him? Were you guys at the front desk?
He came at the front desk.
He came to the front desk. Okay. Did he ask to speak to a manager or?
He did not. So upon opening, get there, look at the computer, see what's going on, to do everything correctly from the night before. Oh shit. Why do we have a rate change at contractors rate? We already have an immediate problem here. So I was already kind of aware that we had an issue.
Okay.
Not sure who, what, where, what was going to ensue from it. But he at some point made his way to our desk I'm gonna grab this down. Make all these discrepancies. And then we went over these. So these are the actual credit card transactions and where they start.
Okay, so you're saying from the night before. So I'm assuming he checked in during an evening. And don't let me put words in your mouth, but is that correct? Did he check in during the evening the night before? When you're saying the night before and he's down in the morning?
Yes,
talking to you?
the next day.
Okay, so he checks in the night before. And then he's down and discussing with you the following morning?
No, he's checking with me on B shift.
I know, it's a ways back.
Yeah, and this is all during my training as well. So there's a lot that was taking place during that time. Checks in, do I come in on your shift? What is, did I pull a B shift? Did I
Yeah, and it's funny because Margaret's this is how I'm feeling. I'm getting more cringeworthy with her because I feel like she is going to start to break down when her great idea of I'm going to call in a tip and I'm going to be the great savior that helps them frame the bad guy who I know stayed at my hotel. And then when it becomes obvious that she's just making shit up, she's going to feel like an idiot. And then you start to feel bad for her. Like that's the thing. It's horrible. And like people said, how do you deal with that? She started this. She started it by calling, I got this great tip. So do you feel bad for somebody that literally wanted to finger somebody and make up a story to help convict somebody of murder because you just wanted to implant yourself in the story? Do you feel bad for her when she starts to crumble under her own web of lies? I don't know. All right, let's keep going.
They really should have gone back and looked at scheduling. Which won't be a problem. I can definitely get you guys scheduling.
Yeah, okay. Just presuming, when you're saying the night before though. Okay, at some point he checks in and then he comes down to the front desk. Does he initially meet with you, or are you called in to discuss the discrepancies in the bill? Or so did he meet with another staff member before talking to you?
I'm trying to remember if it was the night that he checked in, or I dealt with it the next morning.
She's getting shakier.
Yep.
It had to have been the night that I talked to him, and then we had more conversation the next day because I was the one that made those keys. So it had to have been that night, and they rolled over through a night audit. So it had to be 2 conversations I had with him.
Okay, 2 separate conversations then.
Yeah.
So one night he checks in, there's some discrepancies on his, do you guys issue out a bill at the time of check-in?
No, we don't issue him anything. We can't even print him a receipt because a third party. So all he can get from us is a 0 balance. So there was nothing I could even offer him at the moment, except for ensuring that money has been returned back to card. Until checkout, which checkout, he never got a receipt. I don't think he ever got a receipt.
Okay, but as he's coming in, he's like, hey, here's who I am. I'm arriving for my reservation. I'm so-and-so. Is there any paperwork you guys fill out with him?
So that's that folio. That is that registration. That's checking.
Okay.
That is that right there. And that was done with, I was not.
I'm just asking only to try and discover, is this where he notices the discrepancy in the bill? Is when he's initially arriving, checking in, and you guys give him a sheet of paperwork? Because how does he become aware of this discrepancy in payment or charges
that I don't
on
know.
him?
Yeah, that I don't know where he becomes aware. At what point he becomes aware. He becomes aware when it hit his banking. So it should not have ever hit his banking because it had been prepaid.
Right.
And now I'm thinking, like, was I there during check-in? Was I standing next to her? Because during my training, unfortunately, I was also training front desk.
Well, and just in timelining you with where your interactions were, none of this is too terribly important where we're going to be needing this, or it's at least something we can check on through the system. He becomes aware of this discrepancy. He talks to someone, is obviously upset. At what point in time, what I'm trying to figure out is, at what point in time did you have the interaction with him that night or the following morning? You go to talk to him. What's he wearing when he comes up to you? You're saying the black coat.
He always had he always had a black coat on.
Was he carrying bags or anything with him at the time?
Okay, I was there during check-in. He had a hard suitcase with him.
Okay.
He had a hard gray roll-away suitcase with him.
Phenomenal. See, it's some of the little things. So he shows up. He's got this hard gray suitcase.
He rolls it into the side. Yeah.
He walks up. He's got the suitcase with him. He's having this discussion with you. Is that the initial point where you discuss the discrepancies?
No. No.
Okay.
No. So just went ahead and ran through. Wow. Thank you. The check-in process.
Did they hand her a tissue?
I kind of stood back to the side. I'd been there much longer than me. This was probably literally my first week on the front desk. So she should have known more about me. I did not want to step forward, not knowing what the hell was going on. This was definitely a situation that was left for my GM to help me as a training session figure out how to fix this. So I do remember the actual check-in.
Okay, so you're there checking this guy in. He's got his hard case there.
Real quick, this is getting better. Real quick, the Pacific Northwest in the summer. First of all, a little known fact, in the Pacific Northwest, the west side of the state is very mountainous and a lot of trees and cooler temperatures in the summer, oftentimes in the 70s, especially around Seattle with that. And a lot of people don't realize that the eastern part of the state where Pullman's at is a desert. I mean, full-on desert with sagebrush and everything, and it's hot as a motherfucker in July. So yeah, you're not more than likely wearing a lawn black trench coat or whatever in July. It's very hot in the summer.
Did you have a discussion with him at that point in time? Any interaction with him?
No. There was a hi, how are you? So I dated a guy years and years ago. I was much younger. They shared the same nose, and that was the one thing that stuck out in front of me was this guy. Ugh.
Ew, is
Okay.
like her ex. It's like her ex-boyfriend. Ew, his nose. Okay.
Checks him in. He departs. So it's probably or possibly the next morning when you have
The next morning.
real in-depth discussion with him.
You are literally. I go upstairs. He comes downstairs, and that's where everything. So I see him the night before. I apologize. I do see him the night before. Keys are left. We do not see him for the rest of the evening. We don't see anybody for the keys for the rest of the evening. Next day, housekeeper comes to me. What's going on with 207? Doors open. Is the guy leaving? Is he staying? What's going on? Housekeepers will not go in the room, and much so for very many reasons.
What?
Oh God.
That's not what housekeepers do.
They're afraid of going into his room because he's a creeper with black trench coat and
But the
rage
housekeepers
issues.
probably weren't even there when he checked in. Most
No.
housekeepers go home
Yeah.
from a Quality Inn. I know. I worked at a Quality Inn. You go home by 5.
This is asinine.
Go up there, knock, knock, knock. He's standing there, same ass suitcase. He follows me down. This is where our conversations take place.
Okay.
It's actually at checkout, is where all of everything has been taken care of, so everything has been fixed. I'm home.
Her timeline is fucking folding very quickly.
And you don't stand around in a hotel lobby talking about weapons.
Yeah. And he's such a creeper. I'm going to go up and knock on his door. Hey, how you doing?
Right.
Holding the key card while I'm talking to him, pulling them out, throw away the sleeve that has Maddie written on it. Just still holding those keys in my hand. We're still talking, and I'm just still.
Oh my God, she's elaborate in her
Through my
story.
head is going, you stupid, slimy piece of shit. What's the matter? The girl didn't fucking show up for you.
What?
What the fuck?
She's losing. You fucking loser. This woman didn't show up for you, so she's losing her shit now because a woman didn't show up for him. And I gotta back this up. I'm gonna have to shut my mouth because I want to hear this. Here we go.
Holding those keys in my hand. We're still talking, and I'm just still. Through my head is going, you stupid, slimy piece of shit. What's the matter? The girl didn't fucking show up for you. My opinion of him was crap. My fake smiles were hardly forced, very, very forced. I apologize.
No, take your time too.
I mean, I want to laugh at this part, but it's hard to laugh at people when they're crying. But are you fucking kidding me?
This is bullshit.
You fucking loser. This woman, what kind of man are you? This woman doesn't show up for you. Like, what the how do you shame someone because they got stood up by if that's even what happened? Like, how is she thinking, what a fucking piece of shit loser you are? You had a girl that was supposed to come to your house and she didn't show, or your apartment and didn't show up. You fucking loser. Like, what is that? Who melts down on that? You're a slimy piece of shit loser because some girl didn't show up. I don't even understand. Like, am I missing what she's raging about? What is she raging about?
There's nothing to rage about. She had a barely a conversation, supposedly.
This is insane. I don't even understand it.
Relax. We're here to listen and learn a little bit from you.
So yeah, it was just pretty much, you slimy piece of shit. You know, what'd you come into my hotel for? To cause problems. You know, piss people off, freak out my housekeepers.
Yeah, okay. And so I'm getting this jump too, and people were telling me that's not even the same Maddie, and I think it has to be the same. She's trying to imply it's Maddie, the victim, I think.
Right.
But people are telling me that no, that you're getting it wrong. I don't think there is another Maddie. I think she's trying to imply it's Maddie that he was going to hook up with at the night, but she didn't. So he got pissed and he went and killed her.
Complete
so
fabrication.
Right. And so she's going back in her mind, going, "This piece of shit killed her because she didn't show up to bang him that night like he was expecting." That's the narrative I'm getting. Am I wrong? That she's emotional because she thinks he killed her because he didn't show up because she didn't show up at the hotel like she was supposed to.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking is the story.
Yeah. And then, you know, just left with a very bad distaste. And the one thing that I really wish that we had our cameras for when he walked out after our knife conversation was, you know, I was kind of shell-shocked. So you literally see me looking at the camera going, what the fuck?
You're looking at the camera? So is there a camera interaction between the two of them in the hotel room? Because then as she has this meltdown, she looks at a camera thinking, what the fuck? So where's that camera? Where's the camera interaction with her and Koberger having this discussion?
I'd like to see her pull out her knife sheath to show him.
Yeah. This is vile.
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick. Yeah, before we got some questions. You guys check him in. There's an interaction. He's got the hard case. He leaves. He comes back, and upon checkout the following morning, you guys go into this discussion about the sheath. And I'm just trying to nail this down. I don't mean to keep repeating this.
But it makes no fucking sense. So let's go over it one more time. I hate to keep repeating this, but it makes no fucking sense. So let's go over it one more time about you whipping out your sheaths.
You for some reason pull out your defensive tool and are talking to him about it. You guys discuss the knives. Your ex-husband.
He carried. That's how that's how my weapon came out. He always carried.
He always carried.
Is what he said. What? I want to say sheath. I cannot recall seeing a weapon. For some reason, black comes out in my head. I don't recall seeing a weapon, and I reach in and lean under my front desk, which is where my purse is on camera, and I pull.
Here we go with the cameras again. There's cameras all over the place, but then they asked, well, she did say, actually, she said the cameras only record for 2 months. So they wouldn't have anything on camera because by the time they're doing this interview, it's January 2023. So, well, 2 months. Why wouldn't that? Oh, July.
Well, no, he was there in July. Yeah.
Well, this is what I always carry.
But then she also said earlier though something about there's no cameras. So
Right.
which is it? Either
But then she
there's
looked at the
cameras or there's
camera.
not.
Right.
Okay. But he brings it up that he always carries.
He always carries.
Do you remember why he brought up
He just brings it up. Hey, by the way, I'm always carrying a sheath. How about you? Yeah, you want to see mine?
carries?
I do not. I do not.
Okay.
And it's something that has just been battling me and battling me. And I wake up this morning to the news footage of a sheath.
And that tells you almost everything you need to know. She woke up that morning hearing about a sheath. She doesn't even entirely understand what a sheath is. So she's like, he came here in July talking about his sheath, and he showed me his sheath. I'm pretty sure it was a black sheath. I showed him my sheath. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I just saw this morning in the news, and now I'm going to tell you all about how I had an encounter where he was showing me that sheath. That makes very good sense why she's doing what she's doing.
Yep.
So
When did you learn about that?
This morning.
it was this morning. I don't know, my fiance had said something to me. They found blood on a sheet. Of course they found blood on a sheet. Yeah, he was in the house. I mean, come on.
Wow. There you go. I mean, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. The news said they found a sheath with blood on it, and so yeah, it's the sheath that he showed me.
And then I was watching the news, and it was not a sheet. It was a sheath. And that's when everything started coming back to me about a fucking sheath. Like, little bits and pieces were there that did not make sense. And for some reason, seeing sheath on the TV screen, and it just started rolling through my head. And again, my sheath was just so much more better than yours, so I wasn't even interested.
Here we go again.
My sheath is so much better than yours. I'm feeling horrible because I feel she has real mental health issues. And I don't want to laugh at somebody with mental health issues. That's the part that I'm struggling with, because it was funnier than shit when I think she's just trying to make up a story to be popular for a moment or whatever. But if it's mental health issues, I'm feeling creepy about laughing about this, because this started to look like she's seriously got some fucked up mental health issues. I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Somebody in the chat is saying that for a week she kept trying to get her coworkers to go along with this story and back her up on this story. So that goes beyond mental health.
I know it's so difficult, because this is bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
And she clearly just heard the story that morning, and now she's inventing an entire story around a narrative around it. And she's literally changing facts as they call her on it. Well, this doesn't make sense. Well, and then she changes the story and changes the story. And I can see why people said, one, this is a funny ass video, and two, nobody took it seriously. I'm glad it doesn't appear to be anything they took seriously. But yeah, good Lord.
To you about what you're carrying or what you're doing anymore. This guy caused so many issues. I'm done. I mean, I as bitchy as it sounds, I really didn't give a crap about what he was talking about at that point.
Okay. Yes.
And I really fucking should have.
No, we're affected by many things in this world. And there's all the day-to-day. You never expect to be in this situation where you're sitting here and discussing something like this with us. Relax, and that's okay. Think about the amount of information we're working through right now.
Oh, God.
And it's just slow, and it's a process. Let's step back again, real quick. You guys are there the night he's checking in. You're standing back as he's having the discussion, and I apologize. Her name keeps coming and going because I've been dealing with is checking in, man. At what point in time did he bring up carbs for leaving for Madison?
It was later that evening. And then he ended up leaving.
Later that evening, so it wasn't upon check-in.
It was not upon check-in. It was later on.
Okay.
He came back to the desk, and that's when he said he was going somewhere. He did tell me. I don't know. I don't remember. He has a friend that's coming. I need you to let her know it's okay to go in the room. Do I need to check driver's license? I mean, yes, please. Like, I mean, it's just something we do.
Okay.
What? Is she saying that he left the key card for Maddie, but he wants her to check her ID when she shows up?
Yeah.
Why would if you have a key card, you don't show ID to anybody?
Why would you have to do that?
Did I misunderstand? I'm going to back up just a hair. I don't understand what she's saying.
Was later on,
Okay.
he came back to the desk, and that's when he said he was going somewhere. He did tell me. I don't know. I don't remember. He has a friend that's coming. I need you to let her know it's okay to go in the room. Do I need to check driver's license? I mean, yes, please. Like, I mean, it's just something we do.
Okay.
So you're going to check the driver's license of the girl to make sure it's the right girl. That's good. How many girls is he expecting to show up to get in his room? That they have to check a driver's license.
So he leaves the keys, according to her, he leaves the key for Maddie to pick up, and then says, "Hey, I'm leaving for a little bit. If she shows up while I'm gone, go ahead and give her the room key and tell her to go to my room." And then she's like, "Well, do you want me to check her ID?" "Yeah, please." Like that whole conversation. I don't know. All right. I just wanted to make sure I'm understanding it.
Okay, what would you like me to put on the key cards? Her name is Madison. Never a last name. Oh, that's my niece's name. Well, Maddie. Actually, that's what my niece goes by too. Thank you, sir. And same spelling. M-A-D-I.
M-A-D-I?
Yeah, that's not even how Matt.
Yeah, well, again, people said it's a different Maddie, so I think it's still, she's clearly trying to connect Maddie, who died in the crime. That's why she's so upset about it. Is the knife sheath that Koberger was showing her is the same knife sheath that was left killing Maddie, because Maddie was supposed to be there that night with him.
M-A-D-I. Is that what he said?
That's what I had said. So that's what I had wrote down on the key card.
Okay. M-A-D-I.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same as my niece's, so.
Did he mention anything about a time she would be in or where she was coming from? Is there any conversation on Maddie?
Just that she was a really good friend. I have a really good friend coming to visit me. Let her in the room, let her have the keys. Was she coming from somewhere? No, there was nowhere she'd be coming from. It was just she was coming.
Okay.
She was coming for him. And this did stick out. Maddie, like that kind of is coming for me. She's coming here to see me. Like this very empowering way of she's coming to see me. Which was where my she didn't come to fucking see you, dick.
her rage over this guy not getting laid is insane. Ha ha, she didn't come see you, dick. You fucking loser. What kind of man doesn't have a woman show up for him? She's still losing her shit that some girl stood him up. Fucking loser.
Oh
you
my
and your
God.
big nose. Anyways. That's insane. Her anger and rage over him getting stood up. Again, maybe because in her mind, she's equating because he got stood up, that's why he killed her.
Right.
Months later, like months and months later. But
came from when he left.
Okay.
So when do you recall, I know this happened back in, late June, early July. When do you recall remembering that you had made a room key for him about Maddie?
I want to say probably about 3 or 4 days after I realized he was a guest.
Okay.
So his picture was aired on TV, and it was immediate. It was immediate.
Yeah, that makes no fucking sense.
3 or 4 days after he left, she remembered it, but only after what?
So she's saying she remembered this event when she saw him on the news, because it's very confusing. I'm gonna keep trying to figure it out here.
I know that motherfucker. I can't forget that nose.
So you're saying
Never forget
3
that
or 4
nose.
days after he became a
Got a
guest,
nose fetish.
you remembered?
And why is he a motherfucker? Because he has a big nose. That motherfucker and his big nose. Like, I've never been angry at somebody for having a big nose. I see somebody with a big nose in the street, I'm like, you motherfucker, your fucking nose is huge. Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking beat your ass, like a big nose motherfucker. Like, I've never done that in my life. So I don't get it.
I'm confused.
You said a guest. You said 3 or 4 days after he
3 or
became.
4 days after his photo was.
After his photo was released.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm
So
sorry.
I'm going through a process.
Yeah,
of trying
no. You're fine. I was just trying to.
Going through a process.
So
You're going through
You are
something.
going through a
You're going
process.
through something. I'll guarantee you that. I'm not sure if I'd call it a process, but you are going through something. I'll guarantee you.
After his photo had been released as a possible suspect,
is
you
when I was, what's going on? What information can I remember? Is there any stuck out?
And why everybody keeps bringing up, well, his nose reminded her of her ex. I get it, but why?
Not everybody who has a big nose is her ex. I mean,
Right.
And boom.
Okay.
That was the biggest major piece. And then you guys aired this morning about the sheath. And my whole conversation about my sister Carl gave me this bomb-ass sheath with a leather case, purple leather case. And
okay.
A bomb ass sheath with a leather case? Like, your sheath came in a case. She clearly has no
with no
fucking
knife.
clue what a sheath.
You don't even know if the knife is gonna fit, bitch. But you got a fucking badass sheath.
But she got a badass sheath.
Badass.
All right. So
we
when
talked about skinning animals.
Oh, God damn it. No. No. She did not.
Oh my God.
She did not just go there.
Oh yes, she did.
All right. Well, all serial killers usually start out skinning animals. So let's hear about Koberger's. Remember,
Yep.
she didn't want to have a conversation with this guy, but she has told an entire life story where they went to school, things that happened to her, how she carries a knife, how she does all these things. They get to know each other. Now he's going to talk about skinning animals with her. So let's go. I can't wait.
okay.
He is avid an animal. He has skinned many animals.
The guy that can't fillet a fish.
She has the greatest conversations with the guests.
That
I mean,
she doesn't
she's-
share information with.
I don't share that kind of information with strangers, bitch. Big ass nose, trench coat looking mother mafia dude.
He brought that up
Yes.
himself. All right.
That's
He brought it up by himself. Hey, by the way, did you know that I skin animals? How about you? Did you know that I skin animals? Hey, you want to see my sheath? We're supposed to take that. Nobody can take that conversation. I get why people now say, people said, DA, you can disregard this interview because nobody would take her serious. And I agree. No one's going to take this shit seriously.
Nope.
But it is worth a laugh on a Saturday night. I'll give you that.
what he used his sheets for.
Okay. So when
What do you?
after you
He uses the sheath to skin animals?
She apparently does not know what a sheath is.
She clearly does not know.
went up to the room to ask to see if he was going to be checking out at the appropriate time, he came down to check out, and is that when
he was immediate with me.
Is that when he started talking about the discrepancies in his bill?
So yeah, we had conversations over the night before over his bill, and then the next morning was just, okay, we are going to get everything fixed. Everything's going to be put back on your card, and that is a process that I have to go through with at that time my GM, to see what was ran on dollars on the net, how many times this card was ran, what do we need to put back, what everything that needs to be fixed. I'm still in training on this.
Okay.
So,
And by the way, I mean,
you don't have to have a whole lot of training to know how to reverse a freaking credit card payment. I mean,
she's we normally go about 2 hours. It is at 2 hours. I had somebody beg me to finish the interview, and we are only about 15 minutes away from the end. No, 10 minutes away.
Do it. Come on, come on. I gotta hear the rest of this now, man.
even though I've got him in the state of mind of everything's been put back, it's literally still, I need your help. We have a 3 to 5 leeway to release. So I can clear the guest right there. And then if I do have an issue, I will call my boss immediately. Yes, I've cleared the guest. Guest is checked out. I need you to help me with this right now. So that was that instance of getting everything fixed.
So the charges were first brought up the day he checked in then. Why he was being overcharged, and then the next day you guys were able to fix that?
I need to look to
absolutely.
go back. I need to look to go back.
Thank you for the donation, Ruth Walker Lee. Look at my messages in the chat. This is just the beginning of the crazy woman stuff. How could it be just the beginning? We've been losing shit for 40 minutes.
Crazy.
There's only 10 minutes left. I've been watching the chat. You guys have got all kinds of spoilers, and people are like, "You have to finish." I don't know if I have it in me. We're gonna finish it, but oh my god.
Okay, so he checks in under MasterCard, which should not have been charged because we had third-party charging.
But you guys always ask for a card when you check in anyways, right? In case there's any other additional charges.
We just incidental.
Incidental.
Incidental card.
What I was looking for.
God, I wish I could go back to cameras. I may have walked away from at this moment, done something else, because this is another thing that I don't remember, is the process where she changes his rate and makes the corrections.
And again, I don't know how she can change the rate on an Expedia charge.
Yeah, you can't. The rate is the rate, and he's already paid.
And is that normally when things would be fixed? Is
next day
checkout?
And no, actually, we do it right then and there. But because I did not know how to fix this, it had to be. I had to wait for my GM, who was not answering.
Okay.
At all.
The GM didn't want to deal with the big nose.
But she'll tell him his whole life story.
Yeah.
So the corrections the next day, the way that these are done, I can tell you right now, these were done by my GM. Just the breakdown on them and the taxes that were added. This is something that I still hadn't learned by this date. So at some point he met with my GM.
Okay, and that's
No, that's Bill. Yeah.
So nobody saw him check out, but now he suddenly met with the general manager.
Oh my God. The story changes constantly. I'm hanging on by a thin thread because everybody keeps saying, wait till you hear about the butt plug. I'm going to lose my shit.
I know.
I'm going to, no pun intended. I'm going to lose my shit when we talk about a butt plug. Is there really a butt plug coming in this story?
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 52:45 is
What's that?
52:45 military time.
No, that would be, I would assume a price or something. 52:45 isn't military time.
Oh, I'm seeing this here. Okay, I'm seeing this here. Transaction time. Okay, so the reservation was made at 6:13. Sorry. Delivery time was completed. It took 52 minutes and 45 seconds to make the reservation. Sorry. And then this. This one's correct. Flight out Friday. Okay, so before I was not around when I met with him in the morning. Just by going through this, these are corrections already made in the morning. Sorry. So these are his corrections, his fixes to the Michael F. Koberger Jr.
Is Michael Koberger a
That was
junior?
the
Do we
car.
even know that? I know I asked the question earlier, but is his dad Michael F. Koberger Jr.? Because I'm just curious, just to corroborate that part of the paperwork. I'm just curious. But
That was used in them.
Yes, there was. So when he presented driver's license, obviously it says Brian.
Obviously.
So this is the name that he had me change it to, that he was a junior. We did get into a conversation.
wait a minute.
I thought Michael was
F.
the junior.
Michael F. becomes Brian F. Jr. Okay.
That he had two first names, Michael Brian, Brian Michael.
No. No. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the opposite. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So you think then
Okay. Kids not going to sleep with those ears with the front leg.
met with him to make those changes, or was that coming in and correcting it?
Normally, this is just going in his back office and correcting it really quick, unless the guest wanted to. He does not remember, and my GM is an elephant, seriously. He does not remember.
Oh,
He doesn't remember Kobo.
I was
remember the sheath. He doesn't remember.
Thank God I got it clear. At first, I was like, "Where the
big
hell?"
nose.
He's like he's got a gigantic trunk. She meant smart. I get it. I get it now. I was like, "Where the hell is he? He's an elephant. He's friggin' huge." She means he remembers things like an elephant.
I think that's what she's trying to say.
God, I hope
He's an
so.
elephant.
I hope so.
I'm at our front desk for check-in and check-out purposes. He remembers him, seeing his face. That's it. And he remembers the key card on the counter.
Okay.
Which sucks because of his elephant memory. It would be amazing right now.
Which
So somebody did figure Michael Koberger Jr. So it is Michael Koberger Jr. Okay.
okay. All right. But he didn't become Brian.
No.
All right. Couple last little things for me, I guess. Who was around during all of these discussions you had? Did you have anyone around when you guys were discussing the sheaths, the knives, other such things, or was it just you and him?
No, we always had people around. I was not alone up there with him. That made me feel secure.
Wait for it. Wait for
I
it.
had a housekeeper that passed, and they all my housekeepers called it my butt plug. Someone asked me why I brought my butt plug out.
Wait, so what did she just say? It's no, she's talking about the Kumaton, I think, right? It's the Kumaton.
Yeah,
That's-
she's calling it
her co-
because I turned it into a monkey chain.
all my coworkers call it my butt plug. Well, that shows you. I can't do it. Okay. So her coworkers call her Kubaton, the butt plug. Okay. It's fair. It's fair. It was ribbed. We said it was ribbed for her.
It was
pleasure.
ribbed.
I don't know who.
Okay.
A housekeeper.
One of the housekeepers, though, when you're bringing out your defense.
Your defense.
I feel like the officer's got a laugh in his voice. So one of the housekeepers.
How can you not when
Calls
someone
it your
says
butt
show
plug.
him the butt plug? I mean,
So when you showed Brian Coburn your butt plug, was his bigger than yours, or? Okay.
well, she did say she had a purple one. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why what's the butt plug out for? And we had a conversation about guns and weapons, and he collects sheets, and
Okay. And when you were there and you were assigned,
If I was the officer, I couldn't do this with a straight face. I'd be like, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to come back later. I can't do this. I can't do the interview.
signing keys for Maddie, who was there during that?
just a,
Just him? Okay. Now you discussed this though with other people on the premise.
yes.
Who else did you have this discussion with?
So night audit, and it was just give the girl the keys, verify her identification.
Okay.
I just let her in the room. Just do what this guy wants.
Okay. So the night manager.
Do whatever. Do whatever. It's your job to put a smile on that man's face. Do whatever he fucking wants.
Oh, sorry. Night front desk.
Audit. Yeah.
Night audit. Okay. What's his name? Or his last name?
Oh, he's got a really long last name.
Believe. I'll ask right now.
She said that too with such. She said it like so straight faced. All my coworkers call it my butt plug.
Yeah.
They asked me if I'd pull my butt plug out. She said that like it was like an everyday conversation.
Yeah.
Do you know had any interactions with Brian as well?
He does not have any recollection of having even seen him come back that night. There was nothing that ever came out of those key cards. Never seeing him come back that night.
But he was aware he had a discussion with you.
He had a discussion with me and was aware, do not argue. This is what he wants, just do what he wants. Like we try to kiss guests' asses when they are dicks.
Okay.
Just please. Because we don't know who the next person is going to show up and say, oh yeah, this person was an asshole. So just please be very nice.
That's not how we used to do it at my quality in.
Just about snorted coke out my
Guess who her
nose.
dicks got?
Oh my God! They almost had me.
He's on fucked up.
Okay.
Get there the next morning. I still see the audit keys, the keys that rolled through audit. Actually, I got there at 9. Got there at 6 something. He saw the keys prior to me. So even when I got there, they still had been there. He's still in house. We still have him in house. So she never came.
But she never came. And that's the feelings that came out right at the end of that.
And it made me feel good. It really, I'm not kidding. I'm not even gonna lie. I was kind of like you're a douche. And
she's back to she felt good that he got stood up because he's a fucking loser. I mean, I still it's amazing how invested she is on whether or not the guy is stood up by a woman. I'm glad he got stood up, douche.
she didn't show up for you.
But both Bill and Ben are aware of these keys.
They're very aware.
Okay.
So Bill has said, same as me, please reach out.
Okay.
Butt plug discount.
You got contact information?
Well, I got Bill.
I'm gonna give you
manager.
private. Yeah, I'm gonna give you private instead of the hotel. And then, okay. So
These interviews have certainly taken a turn. I don't make this shit up. This just came to us. I don't make this shit up. This is you can't make that up. Am I hitting? Oh yeah, the redacted right now. We're playing, so that's redacted. We only got about 3 minutes left. Thank God we're almost out of this. Big nose loser. Yeah.
Everybody calls him.
yeah, I mean,
Okay. And what's his number again?
So his phone number is.
No way this woman makes the stand. No. Nobody would ever put her on the stand.
Not always dependable, depending on if he's paid his bill.
Okay.
And then number.
What's his last name? Okay. Okay. All right.
And just randomly, you don't happen to have your defensive tool on you today.
You don't happen to have your butt plug with you, do you?
Oh, shit.
No, and if she had it, I wouldn't touch it.
Wait a second. I'm gonna get
Can you put this? Can you put your butt plug in this plastic bag, please?
Oh shit.
I can't do it. We only have a couple minutes. We can do this.
Me and my fiance went to a concert in Spokane, Idaho, and it was in my purse, and the lady was not comfortable with me having it.
Fair.
Someone noticed the cop had a laugh in his voice when he's asking if she has her defensive weapon, aka butt plug with her.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're almost there. We can do this.
I could have left the building or thrown it away. It was our anniversary, and I tossed it.
Okay.
Yeah. I was given that passing my martial arts safety, protect myself. So it was something special to me.
But you're going to classes.
When she graduated her martial arts class, they gave her a butt plug.
I was in the past.
Where you go do that? Okay. And then you come to Idaho. Washington.
I don't need to work out next week. I've got all my workout right now. We're still playing. It's redacted at this point.
Okay. Now I want to see if she pulled his butt plug out.
There's interviews with the coworkers. It can't be as good as this. It can't be as good as this.
Oh my God.
Okay. Anything else?
No. Do you mind if we have follow-up questions if we reach out to you again in the future?
No, and I'm going to batter my brain on this damn sheath because yes, we have this whole conversation in my, selfish little opinion that my sheath is better is right in the front of my name, my head before how? Why did he bring up a weapon? So
yeah. Okay. Well, thank you.
Oh. That was a workout.
I want to know if they actually ever had her bring in the sheath. Wow.
I got nothing. That was that speaks for itself. That interview, really. And he just casually brings up how he likes to skin animals with his knife sheath,
right?
Which isn't as impressive as her knife sheath.
About
right. I mean, like I said, the only thing we can be thankful is that this interview didn't make it into the prosecution's case, because even they were smart enough to know that this would be a joke. But wow. Thank you for not cutting it short. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for listening to that. That was unexpected. As a lot of times on the evenings when we have nothing on the agenda, anything can happen. I did not think we'd talk about what some of the things we talked about tonight, but wow. Thank you all for being here. Robin, you have any parting thoughts let's talk a little bit briefly. Let's talk briefly. I had a video come out this morning, I believe on this one. I'm covering Tom O'Neill's classic book Chaos, about the Manson murders. And by the way, I'm finding all kinds of connections, in my opinion, to Idaho 4. Police fuckery, covering stuff up, possible them being involved with things they weren't supposed to be involved with, so they started to do cover up of it. It makes you wonder how often that kind of thing happens. If you're curious, you should check that out. Also tomorrow, I believe, of my book series on Alec Murdaugh's case, The Devil at His Elbows, which is considered the definitive book on the first go around. I'm doing another chapter recording of that tonight, but this is yesterday's recording coming out tomorrow, I think. And also, if you want weird ass shit, go listen to my review of Alice in Wonderland and the World Trade Center Disaster by David Icke. It's a book from way back in 2002, I think. But anyways, crazy stuff. A lot of topics in there if you want something weird and different. All of those video series are good to listen to if you're in a car or if you have nothing better to do. And I would recommend I hope that you'll check them out sometime. Other than that, I think that's it for us. Robin, thank you for the laughs. It was a lot of fun. Thank you all for encouraging me to stay with it. I guess the butt plug was a payoff, so that was beautiful at the end.
Oh my God.
And yeah, it was creepy at times. The whole interview was creepy at times. I didn't know whether to laugh or feel really bad for the person. But again, when you're putting someone's life on the line and you're trying to use this to help convict somebody in the court of public opinion that he's the killer because Maddie stood him up and he was so angry he had to go back and kill her months later with his knife sheath. You have to like treat it for what it is. It deserves some criticism. So it is what it is. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.
Good night.